Hi, my name is Debby Parella, and I'm from New Middletown, Ohio. I was born in Youngstown at Cafarrell Hospital way back in the day. I don't know if some of you probably like, where's that hospital? Some of you know where that hospital is, though. I won't date your age, though, but some of you know. And I grew up in Struthers. How I got there was moving from Austintown to New Middletown, and I had to pass it to get to the home where I'm currently living. And something kept drawing me to that church, and I just kept saying, geez, I want to go in that church. How do I go about going in that church? Because I was not a church goer at that time. I always wanted to, and I went in and out of churches, but I just was so far away from it at that point that I was not comfortable just walking in alone and sitting down and just watching what everyone was doing. And it just so happened that a very dear friend of mine, Judy Senna, belonged to that church, and her daughter Angela Sevick also belongs to the church. And I'm friends with Angela through Facebook. And she personally invited me to come to one of her life groups. And I didn't even know what a life group was. A life group? I don't need to save my life. What's that mean, life group? I got a group of people? They're gonna try to save my life? So I thought, well, no, Deb, here's your chance to get into the church. So I went in there, and I was very quiet, and I was just absorbing it like a sponge. And I couldn't have made a better choice for my life. And I love it. I'm currently there now. I stepped a foot in that door, and I'm never leaving it because I love it that much. A beauty of a life group. Well, let me tell you, it is really remarkable, because when I moved from Austintown to Middletown, I didn't know anybody that I could call a friend. I knew my family members, but I didn't have a friend other than Judy Senna. But years ago, we were very good friends, dear friends, and we kind of, our kids went their separate ways. They got married, they went to different schools, and you know how that goes. And we lost touch. And I didn't know anybody out here, so I was kind of what you'd call a loner. I'd go to the store by myself, I'd be home by myself, wouldn't talk to anybody all day, and that was really depressing. And when I went to the life group, I realized life group connects people. And that's what I was missing in my life. And when I started to go to life groups, you want to talk about a blooming garden? All these friends kept popping up like beautiful flowers. Like, oh, look it's a daisy. Oh, hi, Jenny. Oh, look over here, it's a rose. Oh, hi, Christine. Like, oh my goodness, so many women and men were just so loving and caring, and what a family. They instantly became my second family. And it is just growing and growing and growing. And my goodness, what a beautiful garden I have because of New Life. My personal family has been impacted by New Life Church because I have changed. I used to be a little brass. I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna get you before you have a chance to get me. And I was kind of rough around the edges, so to speak. I didn't do anything bad, didn't do anything illegal, but I was what you would call a tough cookie. And New Life took that cookie and just polished it into a gem. And I'm no longer that person. That person's still in me, don't get me wrong, but I stop and I pause and I wait and I listen to what God says. And that's what New Life Church has taught me, is continuing to teach me. We are all just humans that walk around this earth, and nobody could ever say, I'm done learning. You're never going to be done learning. And New Life Church has taught me that. And I'm just very happy that I have the ability to gain self-control when things come arise, and I don't explode anymore. I'm calmer. And my daughter actually had told me a while back ago, she says, you know, Mom, I've been noticing something different about you. And I said, you have? I said, oh, I hope it's good. And she said, it is. And I said, well, what is that? And she said, you have a sense of peace within yourself. And I never saw that before. And it was a really good feeling to have, that somebody who you're like this with notices something so little that you never even thought was showing. You just thought you felt it within yourself. So I know that New Life Church is really changing me for a better person, a better story.